feral, like feral.
Ladies and gentlemen, this may be a bit of a controversial video, and to be honest with you, I am all for that. Today we're going to be going over a TikTok that I came across on Twitter. It went viral over there earlier because of the absurdity of it. Opinions on this topic are quite divided. Essentially, the conversation that we're going to be having today is whether a guy can hit on a woman or not in a public space without it being creepy or degenerate or whatever you would want to label it as. Personally, unless you're actually being an incel weirdo, socially unaware, I think if you want to approach a woman and shoot your shot, I don't think there's anything degenerate or weird or feral about that, as this woman puts it in this video. But that's essentially the conversation that we're going to be having today.
This is how to not approach girls at the gym.
So a lot of people are looking at this clip and actually going into the replies and saying stuff along the lines of like, why is she so aggressive so immediately as soon as somebody enters the gym? And that's a good point, man. What kind of toxic mindset do you have about men where a guy enters the gym and you're just like, oh my god, stupid piece of shit. Feral. Now, an easy rebuttal to my point there would be, well, it's not a toxic mindset about men, Buster. It's not her having a toxic mindset about men. She's just protecting herself. She's just looking out for herself. And I'm sorry, but if I, as a guy, immediately started saying, it's stupid piece of shit when a woman walks in a gym and she hasn't even done anything to me, that woman would look at me and be like, who hurt you? Why do you have a toxic mindset about women? So it's just, you know, you can't really just make excuses and not have that logic, you know, objective logic apply to you because you're a woman.
Feral, like feral.
I'm just curious, what has he actually done to you so far? Like, you have a stare counter in the top left corner, but the stares that you've counted are very debatable, first of all. And second of all, even if he has looked over at you a couple of times, why the fuck do you, like, why is that something that you take offense to? Why? I genuinely don't understand that. You are at the gym right now, getting shredded as you don't only do that for you. Even guys admit that that's not something we do just for us. We do that because we want to look good to the people around us. For a woman to say that she doesn't go to the gym to look good to the people around her is just mad cope. And so I just don't understand what this woman's big grief is. This is why you're here. It's actually funny. This reminds me of a clip from Sneako's video, How to View Women. And this was before he started getting really radically red-pilled and got to a point where I honestly don't even like him that much anymore. But he made a very good point in that video, and it's that you're only not creepy to a woman if you go up and hit on her if you're attractive. Other than that, you could be the slyest motherfucker in the world, but if you're a 4, you're a creep. That's not me saying that. That's most women saying that. Jesus, dude, that face is utterly terrifying. I even had to respond to the tweet that this is linked to, commenting on that face in particular. Dude, run the fuck. How are you gonna count that as a stare? You're in the same room as the dude and you moved. He glanced in your direction because you moved. He then looked away. Like, that was the most innocent fucking glance in your direction out of any fucking... dude, I can't even form a sentence right now. That one was even shorter than the last one!
The 5 as 5 pounds.
Alright, so this is just where the crazy conversation really starts to actually be brought up in this situation. Is the guy looking at her intentionally? Yes. Can you name one thing wrong with that? No? Okay, so you're telling me that from her perspective, the only actual issue is that she doesn't find this guy attractive. That's fine. That's fine. Tell him that. But you don't need to fucking constantly, incessantly insult this guy. This is why people say feminism is a sexist movement. Because you don't see guys getting checked out by girls like this and calling them feral, disgusting pieces of shit. And it's this kind of stuff that makes me agree with the fact that feminism is brutally sexist. So was that a little awkward? Yeah, sure. The guy's not very good socially, but he's trying, and he is actually being a gentleman. You can't even deny that. This is objective. He is being a gentleman. He came over to see if the lady in the gym needed some help. Lady's all by herself. You wanted to see if you needed some help. He's not trying to say you're less of a fucking individual, less of a strong, independent woman. He's not trying to say anything like that. Literally, he's just trying to be a gentleman, trying to make a good gesture towards you, and you're being a total fucking cunt about it. Alright, dude, we're gonna deconstruct this screenshot point by point because this is a perfect encapsulation of the mindset of a Gen Z individual. What if I just ripped his pee-pee out of its socket so he could never reproduce again? Are you fucking insane to even have that thought? Are you actually fucking unhinged? What is wrong with you? If I said about a woman that I didn't think was attractive and she was hitting on me, if I said I should just go up to her and rip both her fucking nipples out, are you kidding me? I would be borderline fucking jailed. What is wrong with you? Why? Why is that even a thought that goes into your head? Next up, this is why I don't want kids. Well, let's be real, you probably shouldn't reproduce anyways. You're a very fucking unlikable individual. Natural selection better take these weirdos out. Actually, natural selection is keeping those guys in because that guy's fucking swole as fuck. He's gonna find himself a nice mama one day, gonna settle down, he's gonna fucking get married, he's gonna have a nice family, he's gonna have a woman who appreciates him, not some dumb fucking Gen Z bimbo like you. I don't know if that's too based or not. That might not go in the video. We'll see. Next up is he's going to jail for staring at an underage 21-year-old. Listen, sweetheart, I don't know if you know how age of consent laws work, but clearly you don't. 21 is not the age of consent anywhere, okay? Age of consent is anywhere between 16 and 18 depending on what state you live in or what country. In the Western Hemisphere, the lowest age of consent is 16, which it is up in Canada and some states. And in the US, the age of consent all over is 18. Correct me if I am wrong about that. I don't plan on going to the States, but if I ever do, maybe that information will be valuable. I'm 20, by the way. I can make that joke. But I don't think this woman understands how age of consent laws work. She's literally doing every single fucking thing and saying every single fucking thing she can to villainize this man in the public eye. For what? Like, literally just trying to be a gentleman. This generation is f***ed, man. Like, find you a good woman now because there's very few left. If this is what my generation, my peers are like, holy shit, dude. There's a reason I don't fucking interact with women my age.
I feel unsafe.
I mean, like, what can you even really say? I feel unsafe is literally how she ended the fucking video off. How do you feel unsafe in any way whatsoever? Bro, literally just tried to lift a heavy object for you. Now, there's nothing I can really even say anymore at this point that I haven't already said. Like, you guys get the point. If you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like. If you disliked it, be sure to leave a dislike. Let me know what you thought of the video down in the comments below. If you do enjoy the content and you want to support the channel even further, go ahead and click on one of the videos on screen right now. It helps out the channel a ton. It increases the session time that people are watching my videos for, and YouTube really likes that. So if you could do that, I'd really appreciate it. Anyways, with all that out of the way, I'm out of here, fellas. Peace.